Hey everybody, DC, Dr. Carl here. Okay, so today's topic of conversation is gratitude. Now, why would your chiropractor, why would a doctor of chiropractic be talking about gratitude when it comes to pertaining to health? Because don't you hear that from your pastor or from your priest or from your rabbi, about as far as what you would hear on the weekends. And yes, hopefully you will hear that also. But how does that pertain to health? Well, it has a lot to do with health now. They're finding out through research. So many of you know, and I've shared before, is that I've done a lot of looking into the mental health and how it affects the human body and the healing of the human body. And, we talked about our pillars of health, which has always been whole food nutrition, exercise, get your spine adjusted, drink more water, get plenty of sleep. And then that mental input is a big deal. Well, what they're finding out with the mental input, because with chiropractic, we use the phrase healing in the early days of chiropractic, our early founders, I guess you'll say, for lack of a better word, is they would use the phrase healing takes above, down, inside out. And what they meant by that, the brain sends a signal down through the spinal cord, down from the inside where the spinal cord, it branches out into all the nerves and all to the parts of your body and all the systems of your body, and then that feed loop mechanism comes back. So it comes down, above, down, inside, and then out. They say the nervous system is so intricate. If I was to pull everything off that you see right now, my skin, my bones, everything, but leave my nerves intact, you'd still be able to recognize me. That's the intricacies of this. So they were way ahead of their time, in my opinion, because now what they're tying into with gratitude and mental health and how it affects the healing of the body and how the body responds in so many ways. So what's the definition of gratitude? Well, the official definition is it's the quality of being thankful. It is a feeling of thankfulness. So it's just being thankful. That's gratitude. I'm thankful for all these things. What are they showing? And we're going to talk a little bit more of what I do for that, and that is I'm going to talk about some studies, okay? Now, what they're proving is that so there was a Harvard study that they did, or I got it from Harvard Med School online, and it was a study, they broke people down into three groups. One group, they wrote for a week, they wrote about things that they were grateful for. The second group wrote about their daily irritations for the whole week, things that displeased them. And the third group that wrote about events that affected them, but there was no emphasis positive or negative. Okay, and they did that for 10 weeks. So that's what they did for 10 weeks, kept a little journal that way. And that first group, the one who wrote about the gratitude and being thankful for a week, and they wrote a little bit every night, okay? Gratitude group, they found out after 10 weeks, was more optimistic and felt better about their lives in general. Also, and I thought this was really interesting and why I wanted to share this, they exercised more and had fewer doctor visits than compared to the other group. Now, isn't that interesting? So other studies have shown that gratitude can show and improve relationships. Studies of couples who took time to express gratitude for their partner felt more positive about them, but also felt more comfortable expressing concerns about their relationship. So it actually brought couples together by being more grateful and thankful for the couples or your partners. Another study, here's an interesting one. Managers who say thank you. That's it. So managers that said thank you, the study showed that what it showed was that it motivated people for them to work harder because they felt more, more appreciative. So these are just some things that they did study-wise. Now, what are some of the other things that science shows with gratitude? Well, it opens doors to more relationships. Saying thank you goes a long way, which we just talked about. It actually improves physical health and improves psychological health. Research confirms it increases happiness and it decreases depression. Being grateful also reduces aggression and increases empathy or sensitivity towards other people. Being grateful actually helps people get better sleep. So while those people that wrote down jotted those grateful things, they slept better and get a more restful sleep. It also, being grateful, helps improve self-esteem. And this was really important, I thought really cool, was because it improved athletes' self-esteem. And that's essential for optimal performance. So it actually improved athletic performance, being grateful. And also, instead of being, and this is what a lot of us, and myself included, work on, instead of being resentful towards people who have more, being grateful for what you have, they're able to appreciate what others accomplish more, instead of being like, getting worked up because this person has more stuff and they have this and this and I don't have this, boo-hoo, wah, 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 so being appreciative of those people actually has helped with that. It increased mental strength, and it reduced stress. But it also played a major role in trauma, in dealing with trauma. They did a study on Vietnam War veterans with higher levels of gratefulness, actually showed lower levels of post-traumatic stress syndrome. So gratefulness and the mind and being grateful, waking up in the morning, and just open your eyes and being thankful for being alive, and turning on a faucet and you got clear water that actually you can take and drink, and going down to the refrigerator, clothes on your back, shelter, food, all of these things we are so blessed in this country and so thankful with. And you can just look around, just turn on well, I don't watch the news, but when you watch the news, just turn that on. You'll be grateful for whatever you have. You look around and there's always something that you can be thankful for, no matter what your situation is. And by being grateful and being thankful, it actually helps to improve our health, our wellness, and our whole being, as I just pointed out to you in these studies and all of that. Okay, so that's the topic of conversation for today. Remember, we're going to go out there, we're going to be grateful, we're going to be thankful, and we're going to start the healing process. Everybody, let's go have a great weekend. Go out and tell everybody how grateful, and tell somebody thanks. And we will see you next time. Bye.